Welcome to Community Chat. I am Joan Edghill, live on CRRFM Radio. I am the president of the Jamaican American Association of Central Florida, vice president of This is Jamaica, poet and author of the book Still We Smile. Please visit jaaocf.com to donate to our Thanksgiving basket drive and our Christmas gift drive. You may also visit thisisjamaica.org to learn more about our upcoming This is Jamaica poetry competition. Today, I have with me a very, very special guest. His name is Mr. Ishmael Douglas. Mr. Douglas currently completed studies from the Media Technology Institute. His social journey began as a teenager when he was involved with associations such as the National Center for Youth Development. He is among the elite of young people to be chosen for Youth Parliament 2017 through 2018, Youth Ambassador from 2019 to 2021, and he has been an advocate for youth for more than 15 years. He asserts that his charismatic personality helps him to adapt to any situation he is placed in. Ishmael inspires to be an ambassador of creative employment through business opportunities, CEBO. He managed, without any formal training, to start operations of the Hybrid Media Concepts Jamaica. So welcome to Community Chat, Mr. Ishmael. How are you today?
Well, I'm not sure who sent you that, but Lord of mercy, I didn't know that people can get bio these days. I thought it was to be a conversation, you know?
All right, it is a conversation. My first question, or my first point is, you reside in Jamaica and you are invested in promoting our culture and advocating for the youth. So first, please give our audience a glimpse into your life and background, and then tell us why advocacy is so important to you.
Okay. So first of all, I want to send my best wishes to everybody in Florida, especially given the recent hurricane, and hope you guys are actually, recovering well.
Thank you.
Especially those from the diaspora.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Right. Yeah, man. So as having said that, I consider myself just really a concerned citizen in relation to some of the things that I try to get myself involved in, especially as it relates to my peers. The good thing is that as a Jamaican, you can't help but to assist your brother, regardless of how you feel. You want to know that a Jamaican somewhere is doing well.
Amen.
So it's through that lens that I decided to, enough of myself. And I paused there because I want you guys to remember that phrase, enough of yourself. Because it's because as Jamaicans, we cannot say the word enough with negativity, but it's because enough that's why they call it. They refer to us as, being little and tallow sort of thing. And that's why Jamaicans everywhere are revered and appreciated. Right. So since I was a child, actually, I've had the ethos to want to help and to want to better the people around me and myself. And it's through that, ironically, I went to a local community meeting, and it's through that local community meeting, older people saw potential in me and decided to nurture that potential and give me the opportunity to represent the community at a local space that were that they invited some what do you call it, government officials
Okay.
and other technocrats, and I was just honest with them, and
Okay.
those technocrats decided that this voice needs to go further, and
Alrighty.
that's how Ishmael and his advocacy was born.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. All righty. Excellent. Now, my next question for you is that from what I understand, creativity, employment through business opportunities, or CEBO, is an initiative designed to aspire and create entrepreneurial opportunities for young people. So please tell us more about this initiative and then what is your role?
Okay, so SIBO was launched by CARICOM, ironically, and they tasked the Jamaican government at the time to come up with creative ways of getting young people more involved in entrepreneurship with their respective skills and talents. So I actually applied it to the program, and I got a seed funding to start a few, ideas. One of them is actually hybrid media concepts, which is a digital and online media consultancy-based website that I use that platform to assist people with growing their fan base, image consultancy, brand management, everything related to media and communications.
Yes.
And it was actually through that that I had a wonderful business, and I got seed funding to go even further. So thumbs up to CARICOM for that.
Excellent.
And it's because of how well my business did why I became the ambassador for SIBO.
Okay. So you are already the ambassador.
Yes, I am.
Oh, I was under the impression that you were not yet, but that's interesting to know.
I am.
It's a wonderful.
I've been the ambassador for CARICOM and the SIBO initiative for about 5 years. No lie, I am so sorry. 7 years now.
Excellent. Well, that's awesome. I think it's an amazing initiative. I definitely think it's one to be supported. Anything that helps our young people is just, wonderful in my eyes. So you mentioned, though, to me that you are an investor at heart. And so maybe you can explain that a little bit more. And also tell us, what does being an ambassador mean to you and to those you serve?
Okay, so I served in the capacity of Jamaica's youth ambassador to CARICOM as well. And it's through that lens that I understood what the word service actually means, because we here on the ground, we might see a light post, falling pole, or some issues that are actually localized, but seeing it through the big picture means that the fallen light post is not the only thing that is an issue to us. The fallen light post may mean that we don't have access to electricity and proper utilities, and it's through that lens that I'm going to mention the word now for the first time in the conversation. Policy comes in. And I had the opportunity to even write policies that affects, my peers, primarily young people, and even, the wider population, because it is at these tables that the discussion begins in relation to actual regional and national policies and how can we advance the society.
Yeah. So again, can you tell us what differences do you think it will make in the lives of those that you're serving? What do you hope to see?
Sorry. All right. So the major difference is giving young people a chance through these policies,
Right.
giving them an opportunity to not just say what they want, but do what they want in relation to realizing their dreams. An example of this is through my opportunity as an ambassador and through SIBO, I launched, and I was a part of an initiative through sports called the Prince of Wales competition, where I use sports to reach young people so that they can have an opportunity to either open a business or learn a skill as well as leadership skills. And it's through that many young people, and when I say many, because this was an island-wide initiative, had the chance to not just play some football or netball, but, use what they would have learned through the workshop phase to realize their potential. So personally, the thank yous and the I appreciate yous and the if it weren't for this program is really wonderful for me.
That's marvelous. So you've actually seen, the benefits of this program yourself.
Yes.
And
ironically, I have a friend. It's through the program that he was actually going down the wrong road. And I'm proud to say that today he is an attorney.
Awesome.
He was a neighbor of mine. We lived on the same street, and he is an attorney to this day. I saved him because he was going down a path that would have almost guaranteed for him to be a statistic negatively.
Awesome. Our people need hope. That's a wonderful four-letter word, hope. And especially our young people, because we hear some of them feeling that there's nothing in Jamaica for them. There's nothing. So it's nice to know that there are initiatives and programs such as this that is giving them hope for the future and leaving a legacy for our young people. So thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, man, not a problem.
All right.
Also, it's through that, because of this that I keep continuing with small programs and initiatives.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is the right time, but I'm also in the planning and implementation phase of a Christmas initiative and give back to young and the elderly in December, primarily in my community.
Yes, that's one of my questions later on. That was one of my questions for you. So hold on.
Wonderful.
We'll get there. No, that's fine. Now, please share the mission and purpose of Hybrid Media Concepts. What is that exactly?
Oh, okay. So the mission of Hybrid and ID Media, that's my name. So it's now a two-part. Creating a group of companies here.
Okay.
So it is to give everyone a platform to create meaningful content.
Sorry, did you say ID Media?
That changes lives. ID Media. So it's Hybrid Media Concepts and ID Media.
Okay.
I'm creating a group of companies. So it's actually two companies under the group of companies thus far. Fingers crossed we will have more.
Okay.
Right. So basically Hybrid Media is to, we use the business to promote and give people a chance to create as much content as easily as they need it to be, as inspirational as they need it to be, and to reach the broadest niche market as is possible.
Okay, wonderful. All right, now thank you so much for that. As a member of the Youth Parliament, I think from 2017 to 2018, then Youth Ambassador 2019 to 2021, and a youth advocate for over 15 years, how have these experiences shaped or changed your life?
Well, to be frank with you, if it weren't for these experiences, I wouldn't even graduate college. Wow. That's the first thing. If it weren't for these experiences, I probably would have been a statistic myself, because it's very easy coming out of the ghetto and still living in the inner city. Yeah. You know, Waterhouse, a large. Right. So because of that, because of these opportunities that I got, I realized that I am not just living for me anymore. I have to live, and I have to be the change that I wish to see. You know, by writing my thoughts of the vision I want to see for my country, by being the embodiment of those visions, and by sharing those visions with my fellow peers and those that I learned from, and those that are coming up behind me. So these primarily the one as it relates to the National Youth Parliament, where I had the opportunity to write policies and speak about those particular policies to government officials in Parliament. You know, that was wonderful. So some of those initiatives, I don't want to beat the government now, I'm sorry, but some of those initiatives that you see them doing now were actually a part of the Youth Parliament cohort of years ago. So whenever you see them speaking again, just think about the young people in Jamaica that actually presented in Parliament.
Awesome. You know, that's good.
So so Jamaica is actually in good hands.
I'm glad.
So, do what is necessary for.
And I really
to realize that dream.
Yes, thank you. And I really appreciate that you are giving back. You said that you profited and benefited from some of those initiatives and programs, and now you're giving back to other young people, right? So thank you for that. That's what we all need to do.
Not a problem.
Often,
it's my duty, so not a problem.
Often we take advantage of some of the programs and opportunities, and we don't think of anyone else, So that's good that you're doing that. All right, now we get to your part that you were talking about earlier. So thank you for reaching out to the Jamaican American Association of Central Florida, Inc. And you are proposing a Christmas treat for young people and elderly residents in Jamaica this Christmas. So you may talk about Hope Horizon Foundation and what their organization is proposing with this venture.
Right. So the Hope Horizon Foundation is a youth-led organization as well. It's a non-profit that I am a co-founder of, and it seeks to give opportunities when there are limited opportunities. So one of those opportunities is as you know, in Jamaica, well, worldwide, inflation and cost of living is rising rapidly.
Yeah.
And it's through that lens that we see the rate of poverty increasing, especially in Jamaica. And the hardest hit as it relates to that are the young adolescents and the senior citizens, because they don't have the ability to work anymore, and young people, they are not yet equipped to work. So because of that, I think it's absolutely necessary for us to try our best to spread some goodwill and share in whatever way we can. If it is giving them some well needed, stationaries or utensils, or even some food items.
Yeah.
Over the Christmas period, I'm sure it will go a long way, because I tell you, regardless of where we are in this world, we need to pay it forward, and there is always somebody that will appreciate our help.
Yes.
So because of that, I think it's absolutely necessary for us to never lose sight of the fact that we are people first, and a part of being a human being is caring for another human being.
Yes, indeed.
So I think it's absolutely necessary for us to reach as much as we can. I chose the community that I live in because I see the poverty every day and its environments. So if I can help those around me first, I think it'll be absolutely wonderful. And then I can spread the love as far and as wide as I possibly can. With the help of, the diaspora through JF, Jamaica Council for JCOOSL. Is that, am I getting it right?
Oh, my association? It's J
Right.
A
Yes, through the association.
JAAOCF. I know it's very long. Jamaican American.
JAAOCL.
Yes,
Yes. Thank
yes.
you. Thank you for
That's
that.
fine. That's fine.
Right.
Now,
So
is
I'm absolutely honored. Even though we haven't,
met.
said anything in terms of how we will do it.
No,
I'm absolutely honored to have been even given the opportunity
to talk about
to
it.
come on the program for those in the diaspora, especially in the tri-state area and Florida.
Yeah.
So,
I wanted
to hear me.
Okay, great. I wanted to ask you.
Honest. Thank you for this.
Oh, it's our pleasure. We try our best to help, and this radio station reaches out a lot, to all over the world, but of course, in particular,
Wonderful.
Jamaica. Now, I wanted to ask you: is this a new venture, or is it ongoing? Or
any new venture?
Is this first? This is the first time that Hope Horizon will be.
Right. So we would have done many other initiatives before, but this is the first under our new organization, Hope Horizon. So I would have done many ventures as an individual, out of pocket. Ironically, I don't know how I did because I don't have the money. Guys, I don't drive, I don't own a car or a house.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to give back with whatever little I have.
That is good.
I do. Right. So, and it's minimum wage I work. If you know what Jamaica's minimum wage is, you'll understand. But nevertheless, I have to do this for my people. Right. So, having said that, right. So, I try to Hope Horizon, is the first they're doing this as an organization. So I think it's best for us to partner with more so that we can spread the share as far and as wide and build proper networking and partnerships as we go along.
Alrighty.
Because this can only get better.
Okay, thank you. Now, what would you say will be the greatest impact of this Christmas project? What will be the most impactful benefits?
Okay, so the greatest impact that I see is the ability to not have as much hungry mouths on Christmas Day. That is the greatest impact for me.
Yeah.
And the memories that it will that will come from this.
Yes.
So maybe just this one meal can 10 years from now somebody can remember this day to say that if it weren't for the project in partnership with JAA, help me out with the acronym again.
JAAOCF or with
right, JAAOCL. We would not have been here if it weren't for this initiative by the diaspora and Hope Horizon. We would not have been here. So that is the main goal, for save somebody, whether it be from themselves, whether it be from, hunger, whether it be from trauma, however it is, because a meal will go a far way. A kind word will go a far way. Some assistance with books, pencils. It will go a far way.
Alrighty.
So that is the aim.
Sorry, the time is going. So, is there a number or somehow way in which our audience can reach you? Maybe you can get more support that way too.
Of course.
So, do you want to leave our audience with a number?
So my name again is Ishmael Douglas, everyone. I can be contacted through. So my number, first of all, is 1-876 583-8239. Let me repeat it. 1-876-583-8239. That is my one and only number. I am on social media, on Instagram at Ishtonio. That is ISHTONIO. That is ISHTONIO on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Same name. And I am also on Facebook at Ishmael Douglas and LinkedIn of the same name.
Right.
That's Ishmael Douglas.
Thank you.
And LinkedIn.
Is there one lesson that life has taught you that you think everyone should learn at some point in their life? And we're going to leave it there real quickly.
Yes. Just before my time is up, never lose hope and keep moving forward. Right. And while you keep moving forward, pay it forward.
All right. Thank you so very much for that. It was a pleasure talking to you today. And thank you for coming on and telling us more about the initiatives in Jamaica and for leaving your number so that others can reach out and help to support that wonderful initiative. So God bless you and keep you and have a wonderful.
Thank you so much to you and your listeners.
Yes, have a wonderful rest of the day.